Princess Sofia and the Adventures of Peter Rabbit. Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there was a beautiful princess named Sofia. She was known throughout the land for her kindness, intelligence, and adventurous spirit. Sofia lived in a grand castle surrounded by lush gardens, sparkling fountains, and a majestic forest that seemed to stretch endlessly. One sunny morning, as the birds sang their cheerful melodies, Princess Sofia received an intriguing letter. The letter was sealed with a wax stamp featuring a bunny, and it smelled faintly of carrots and fresh earth. Sofia eagerly opened it and began to read. "Dear Princess Sofia, I am writing to you from the heart of the Enchanted Forest. I am Peter Rabbit, and I would be honored if you could join me for an adventure in my woodland home. There are many wonders to see, and I would love to show you around. Yours sincerely, Peter Rabbit." Sofia's eyes sparkled with excitement. She had heard stories of Peter Rabbit, a clever and daring bunny who lived in the Enchanted Forest. Without a moment's hesitation, she decided to embark on this new adventure. Sofia dressed in her most comfortable traveling attire, a simple but elegant dress that allowed for easy movement, and packed a small bag with essentials. She told her parents, King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella, about the invitation. They were a bit worried, but knew their daughter well enough to trust her judgment. With a loving hug and words of caution, they sent her off with their blessing. Sofia mounted her white horse, Stardust, and set off towards the Enchanted Forest. The path was lined with blooming flowers and fluttering butterflies, leading her deeper into the magical woods. The air was fresh and filled with the scent of pine and wildflowers. As she rode, she admired the tall, ancient trees that whispered secrets to the wind. After a while, Sofia reached a clearing where she saw a small, cozy burrow with a garden full of vibrant vegetables. Standing at the entrance was none other than Peter Rabbit himself. He was exactly as she had imagined, a charming little rabbit with a blue jacket and an infectious smile. "Welcome, Princess Sofia," Peter called out, waving his paw excitedly. "I'm so glad you could come." Sofia dismounted Stardust and approached Peter with a warm smile. "Thank you for inviting me, Peter. Your home is beautiful." Peter blushed slightly and gestured for Sofia to follow him. "Come, I have so much to show you. The Enchanted Forest is full of wonders and secrets." As they walked, Peter led Sofia through a maze of tall grasses and flowers, pointing out various landmarks. There was a sparkling stream where colorful fish danced in the water, and a meadow where wildflowers bloomed in every shade imaginable. Sofia was captivated by the beauty and magic of the forest. Peter brought Sofia to a magical meadow where the sunlight seemed to create a golden carpet on the grass. Here, the animals of the forest gathered for their daily activities. There were squirrels playing chase, birds singing sweet melodies, and butterflies fluttering gracefully in the air. In the center of the meadow, there was a large oak tree with a door at its base. Peter hopped over to the door and knocked 3 times. To Sofia's amazement, the door opened to reveal a wise old owl named Oswald. "Good day, Oswald," Peter greeted the owl. "This is Princess Sofia. She's come to visit our forest." Oswald nodded sagely and fluffed his feathers. "Welcome, Princess Sofia. It's a pleasure to meet you. Any friend of Peter's is a friend of ours." Sofia curtsied politely. "Thank you, Oswald. It's an honor to be here." Oswald's eyes twinkled with wisdom. "The forest is alive with stories and magic. Remember, Princess, every creature has a role to play, and every adventure teaches us something valuable." Peter and Sofia continued their journey, exploring the meadow and meeting various forest creatures. They played games, shared stories, and enjoyed a delightful picnic under the shade of the great oak tree. Sofia felt a deep connection with the forest and its inhabitants, realizing how intertwined their lives were with nature. After their picnic, Peter led Sofia to a secret part of the forest, known only to a few, the hidden garden. This garden was said to be the most magical place in the entire Enchanted Forest. It was protected by ancient spells and hidden from the eyes of those who did not know its secrets. To enter the hidden garden, Peter performed a special dance around a ring of mushrooms. Sofia watched in awe as the mushrooms glowed with a soft golden light. Suddenly, a hidden path appeared, leading them to a garden unlike any other. The hidden garden was a paradise of vibrant flowers, sparkling fountains, and fruit trees bearing the sweetest fruits. In the center of the garden stood a magnificent rose bush with flowers that shimmered like precious gems. Sofia gasped in wonder. "This is the most beautiful place I've ever seen." Peter smiled proudly. "This garden is a treasure of our forest. It's said that those who visit the hidden garden are blessed with wisdom and happiness." As they explored the garden, Sofia noticed a small, delicate plant struggling to grow in the shade of a larger bush. Its leaves were wilted, and it seemed to be in need of care. Without hesitation, Sofia knelt down and gently moved the plant to a sunnier spot, giving it some water from a nearby fountain. Peter watched her with admiration. "You have a kind heart, Sofia. This garden thrives on the love and care of those who visit it." Sofia smiled, feeling a sense of fulfillment. She realized that sometimes the smallest acts of kindness could make the biggest difference. As the sun began to set, Peter took Sofia to the enchanted pond, a place where the water shimmered with an otherworldly light. It was said that the pond held magical properties, and those who looked into its depths could see visions of the future or the past. Peter explained the legend of the pond. "Many come here seeking answers, but the pond reveals only what is needed, not what is wanted." Sofia was intrigued and approached the edge of the pond. As she gazed into the water, she saw her reflection slowly change. The surface rippled, and an image appeared. It was her kingdom, but something was different. The people looked worried, and the land seemed dry and barren. Concerned, Sofia turned to Peter. "What does this mean? Is my kingdom in danger?" Peter looked thoughtful. "The pond shows possibilities, not certainties. It might be a warning, or it could be showing you something that can be prevented." Determined to protect her kingdom, Sofia decided to return home the next day. But first, she wanted to make the most of her remaining time in the forest. She and Peter spent the evening under the stars, sharing stories and dreams. Sofia felt a strong bond with Peter and knew that their friendship would last a lifetime. The next morning, Sofia and Peter prepared to leave the enchanted forest. As they walked back towards the clearing where Stardust was waiting, they heard a faint cry for help. Following the sound, they found a young fawn trapped in a thicket of thorns. Without hesitation, Sofia and Peter worked together to free the fawn. Sofia used her gentle hands to carefully untangle the thorns, while Peter nibbled away the tougher branches. After some effort, the fawn was finally free and leaped away joyfully. Sofia smiled at Peter. "Helping others is the greatest adventure of all, isn't it?" Peter nodded in agreement. "It truly is. And it's the heart of our forest's magic, the kindness and courage of those who live here." As they reached the edge of the forest, Sofia turned to Peter. "Thank you for everything, Peter. I've learned so much from you and your friends." Peter smiled warmly. "And we've learned from you, Sofia. Remember, you're always welcome here." With a final hug, Sofia mounted Stardust and rode back to her kingdom, carrying with her the memories and lessons of the Enchanted Forest. When Sofia returned to her kingdom, she immediately called a meeting with her parents and advisors. She shared the vision she had seen in the enchanted pond and expressed her concerns about the future of their land. King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella listened attentively. They trusted Sofia's intuition and wisdom. Together, they devised a plan to ensure the prosperity and well-being of their kingdom. They implemented new measures to conserve water, protect the environment, and care for the needs of their people. Sofia's experiences in the Enchanted Forest had given her a deeper understanding of leadership and the importance of kindness and compassion. She became a beloved ruler, known for her wisdom and her dedication to her people. In honor of the bond between the kingdom and the Enchanted Forest, Sofia organized a grand festival called the Festival of Friendship. She invited Peter Rabbit and all the forest creatures to join the celebration. The festival was a magical event, filled with music, dancing, and feasting. The kingdom's people and the forest's inhabitants came together, sharing stories and laughter. It was a joyous occasion that strengthened the bonds of friendship and unity. Peter Rabbit was the guest of honor, and he presented Sofia with a beautiful bouquet of enchanted flowers from the hidden garden. "These flowers symbolize the magic of friendship," he said. "May our bond always remain strong." Sofia accepted the bouquet with a grateful heart. "Thank you, Peter. Our friendship is the greatest treasure of all." As the festival continued into the night, the sky was lit with fireworks, and the air was filled with the sounds of happiness and celebration. Sofia looked around at her friends and family, feeling a deep sense of joy and fulfillment. As the years passed, Sofia and Peter continued to share many adventures. They explored new parts of the Enchanted Forest, discovered hidden treasures, and helped those in need. Their friendship remained strong, and they always found joy in each other's company. One day, while exploring a mysterious cave, they found an ancient map that hinted at a long-lost kingdom hidden deep within the forest. With their curiosity piqued, Sofia and Peter knew that a new adventure awaited them. They looked at each other with excitement and determination. "Are you ready for another adventure, Peter?" Sofia asked with a smile. Peter grinned and adjusted his blue jacket. "Always, Sofia. Let's see where this map takes us." And so, with hearts full of courage and spirits ready for adventure, Princess Sofia and Peter Rabbit set off on their next journey, knowing that as long as they had each other, anything was possible. The moral of the story. The adventures of Princess Sofia and Peter Rabbit taught a valuable lesson. True friendship and kindness can overcome any challenge. By helping others, showing compassion, and working together, we can create a world filled with love and happiness. Thank you for joining us on this enchanting journey through Princess Sofia and Peter Rabbit's adventure. We hope you enjoyed the tale of friendship, kindness, and magical discoveries. If you loved this story, be sure to give that like button a friendly tap and hit the subscribe button so you won't miss out on more fantastic adventures and delightful tales. As we bid you farewell, we wish you sweet dreams filled with wonder and joy. May your days be as magical as the Enchanted Forest, and may the lessons of kindness and friendship stay with you always. Until we meet again for another Storytime adventure, take care and let your imaginations soar. Good night.